What is going on, YouTube and Power Ranger fans and collectors? Welcome back to another review. Now, today's review is also going to be special because, as you guys can tell from the amazing setup that I decided to do, this does deal with the VHS Power Ranger figures. Now, before we get into the review, if you guys are new to the channel, then please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, don't forget to hit that bell with all notifications on to never miss out on another video in the multiverse of Power Rangers and other content and other news every single week. So obviously, as you guys can tell from the setup, we've got green, pink, blue, yellow, and red. And you guys may be wondering, Thomas, where's white and black hat? Well, they're right here in this box. Now, I'm not going to sit the whole box down, but let's sit it on to our right side. Obviously, on the other side of the box, it shows the sticker of my address. So let's take them out of this Amazon box. Now, the VHS Black Ranger figure came in like a bag, pouch, or whatever, but the White Ranger figure came in the box. But let's show it off right quick. So here we've got the last two Ranger figures to the team and collection for Mighty Morphin. Now, if I was going to set it up in their Ranger team orders, actually no, I'm going to do that right quick to make it look really cool. So let's do Tiger Zord right there. Dragon Zord. I know the Mastodon will be in between the green and pink. So let's just fix this right quick. Surprisingly, I'm not wasting anyone's time, but I'm happy that this arrived in the mail. Because fun story, or fun fact I should say, but the VHS Black Ranger figure was originally supposed to come in the mail on the 23rd, but it came early. So, yeah, let's just fix this. For some reason, my VHS yellow figure always tries to fall over or whatever. All right, now we've got it all fixed and set up. So obviously we've got the box for... Okay, so let's start things off with the VHS Black Ranger figure. Now, I know there's a little bit of a tear, rip, or whatever. Oh. Never mind. I already just did that just now. Let's start off with the Black Ranger figure first. So let's do like this. Comes with this weird paper thing or whatever. We've got it out of this box. Let's show off this part right quick. Obviously it says Black Ranger in this part. Now this is a little damaged or bent, but not a big deal, but I'll get used to it. Now, I would normally open these figures from the top, but since it's been like this, I'll just have it like this for some silly reason. So yeah, let's put it back in here, obviously for my display or collection, or wall shelf, I should say. You know, I might have to grab some tape so I can tape this up or to fix it or whatever, because I don't want it to like fall over, so I'll have to do that after the video. In this little pouch, we've got the accessories, and right here we've got the figure. So let's start off with the accessories that comes with the Black Ranger, played by Johnny Bosch of Adam, and Walter Emmanuel Jones, the OG Black Ranger, who plays as Zach, the man himself. Now, now that we've got the accessories out of the little paper wrapping, let's toss that out in the trash right quick. Now, for the accessories that it comes with, and pink just fell over. Great. And we will also be combining their weapons to form the Power Blaster, which is also why I have it set up like this. So for starters, here we have the basic Power Coin. Very nice and shiny for the Mastodon. Obviously, we'll say Power Rangers on the back. It does come with a Power Blaster and the figure does come with his power axe. I love how they did the Mastodon logo for it. But the question is, will I repaint this and the other weapons? Absolutely not. So you can have it in its power axe mode, or, oh gosh, that's like very tough to do. Alright, now I've got it in its little blaster mode. So yeah, this is so tough. Like, I don't know who would do something like this. Like, seriously, it's one of the most difficult things to do. This has never happened to me before with any weapon or VHS weapons of mine. Let's move that off to the side, and let's move on to the figure itself. Alrighty. Then. Sorry about that. I had to throw the annoying little paper part out in the trash. But here we have the Black Ranger figure. Now let's take a quick look at the beautiful paint job they've done. Obviously it shows a repainted body mold to red, but they did an amazing job on the helmet sculpting, especially that shiny and black paint on the helmet. The eyes are painted, the morpher's painted. I know it doesn't have the little mastodon on the coin, but it looks good. Now for articulation, the head does fully rotate 360. Arms do fully rotate 360. They go out, they go in. The arms do bend. See, same thing with VHS blue or VHS green. They always have that stiff articulation for the joints. Same thing with the other arm though. Rotates and the arms do bend. Now the legs do fully rotate. They can go that far forward. They can go back. They can go in. And the legs can bend. See, even this is also stiff. Well, not anymore. Same thing with the other leg. Forward, bend. Now, if you wanted to, you could always just put the power blaster or the power blade in its little blaster mode. Or you could always just put the power axe in his hand if you wanted him to have it. Now let's put him in a cool little action pose right quick. Thought I'd do this as a little action pose. The figure does look awesome though, but ever since I started, so when I first got the VHS Red Ranger figure, I was like, I really want to complete the team so that I don't have to worry about getting the remastered figures or the metallic Rangers. And I also have my phone charging, which is also why I'm doing this review. Now, I could sit this like right there, but screw it. Let's do that right quick. Even though that the bottom part was already open, thanks to me, or yours truly. Now this looks like 10 times better, just from like in their chronological Ranger color order. Now, I'm not going to put the weapons together just yet. We will do that after we check out the White Ranger figure. So let's put Zach or Adam right there next to his coin. Now, last but not least, obviously, to end off and to finish the team, we've got the VHS White Ranger figure. Now, I should have showed off the packaging for VHS Black, but it's pretty much the same thing. It does say Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the front. It does say Mighty Morphin White. It says Hasbro. Have the same normal annoying stuff or whatever on the side. Same thing on this side with the 30th anniversary logo. And if we take a look at the back right quick, it does say the White Ranger morphs into battle with the power of the Tiger Zord. So it shows you the figure, the coin, and Saba that he comes with. Now let's take this out of the box or packaging. Alright. I thought I ruined the packaging for a second, but thank goodness I didn't. Alright, so that's, well, we've already gotten it out of the packaging, so yeah. Now let's check out the accessories that the figure comes with. And also it does come with this cool cardboard part where it has the White Ranger on it, and does say White Ranger on it as well. I like how they did the figures. I mean, I know their weapons don't have a lot of paint details on them, but if you want to, you could always just swap their weapons out with the Lightning Collection weapons, such as the ones that are like fully detailed and painted. Enough talk. Let's move on to his accessories. Well, he only comes with two. Like I mentioned, from showing off the packaging, it comes with Saba and his power coin. Alrighty then. Now, for the accessories, he does come with his Tiger Zord power coin. Very nice and shiny with that hollow foil sticker. It says Power Rangers. And we've got Saba, which isn't too bad. It does have like very nice sculpting details, especially with the power coin logo, Saba's head. So yeah, I might add a little bit of paint details on it, even though that's just a plastic yet rubbery weapon accessory of his. And now last but not least, let's move on to the figure itself. Alrighty. And here we've got the figure out of its packaging. Obviously, let's set this right here. Alright, now let's check out the figure. Now, for starters, I do want to point this out, is that the shield is not fully painted with that nice and shiny gold, especially with those little black line stripes on the boots and the cuffs. But it's not that big of a deal, but just the figure itself is nicely painted, and this is like an all-white torso, because I think the shield of some sort can come off. Well, if you wanted to take this off and put it on one of the other figures, then you would have to apply force to take the helmet off, which I'm not going to do because I'm going to keep his shield on. Now, just like with every single figure here in my collection, the head does fully rotate 360. And we also do have that nice and shiny little bit of bronze type of gold for the helmet and that visor with the eyes being painted. The arms do fully rotate 360. The arms bend. They also have that 360 degree articulation for the elbows. Same thing with the other arm. It rotates 360. Arms bend. And the arm, not the arms, but the legs do rotate. They do bend. They can go forward. They can go out. They can go in. So yeah, I might add just a little bit of modifications onto the boots, like the gold cuffs to it, and might add the little black stripes or whatever onto the figure. And to be honest, the figure's okay. I know there's not a lot of gold on it, but it is what it is. But I just find this interesting in general. Like, if somebody wanted to keep this on, they could either just use super glue, which would be silly or dumb to do. I mean, I would probably do that. Well, not actually, but I only said that just as a joke or an expression. But if you wanted to, you could either put Saba in his holster to have it like this, or you can just put Saba in his hand. So let's do that right quick. And there you have it. The review on the VHS Black Ranger and White Ranger figure. Now, I'm going to set VHS White off to the side, like right here. Hold on. Let me fix his articulation. Well, not the articulation I'm going to fix, but I just want to put in a cool little action pose. Now, the one thing that I would love to see, and I think it would be funny at the same time, if Hasbro tried doing a Lord Draken VHS Ranger figure by reusing parts of Mighty Morphin Green and White, which would be really awesome. But another thing, or Mighty Morphin figure that I would like to see in this type of packaging or as a Walmart exclusive, because I know I have Lord Zed, which came with the Dino Fury face-off pack. So I'm like, what if they do one of like not Lord Zed, but like, I don't know, Goldar as a 6-inch figure instead of like the Lightning Collection, because they're all the same scale, so it's perfect to do it like the Adam, Cat, Billy, Aisha, Rocky, and Tommy versus Lord Zed, or it could just be the OG Rangers instead of them fighting Lord Zed. I mean, if I had another green, or bought another green, then I could have done a custom Evil Ranger, or like repaint them to make them look like the Fighting Spirits version. Now, enough talk, and let's combine their weapons to form the Ultimate Power Blaster. Now, for starters, we're going to have to take Kimberly's power bow out of her hand. Sorry, Kimberly. Now she looks interesting, like she's about to throw a punch to a putty. Now, I'm moving the figures off to the side just because I might want to move the scissors somewhere else, because I don't want to mess up any of the paint details. Now, to combine their weapons, you're going to need the Black Ranger's Power Axe first. Now, we're going to have to put this back in its blaster mode. Alright, so technically, we have to... Okay, now I've got to figure this out now. This part to the Power Blaster or Power Axe is like really annoying, and it's like stiff, so I may have to run it under like hot water or something to get this loose or whatever. Alright, never mind. Okay, so now I don't know how to do this for like combining the weapon, so let me figure this out right quick off camera. This is, okay, I hate to say it, but this is pretty much becoming a real pain in the ass. Because obviously from the bottom, there's like little peg things or whatever to use for the Power Axe or whatever. I've really got to figure this out. Like, I think I finally figured it out now. Nope. Yeah, this really sucks. On second thought, I might not even combine their weapons. Because look at, okay, I have to zoom in right quick. Now, if you look at this part to it, it's like you have to sit on top or whatever. So let me figure that out right quick. All right, good. We finally got some progress going. Next up, we're going to need the power daggers and the power lance. So obviously, we're going to have to remove them from the blue and yellow Ranger's hands. Now, I forgot if it was like... hold on, let me do it like this right quick. I think it would have been blue right here or yellow, but either way, let's do it like this. Okay, now the power bow just completely fell off or got detached or whatever from the... Never mind. I figured it out or fixed it now. Now, it's very unstable to like get the weapons to stay. Like the power lance, oh my gosh. Like, it's just collapsing or falling apart. And, or I might just have to do it like this. Oh my gosh. Every single time, the weapons always come off. Actually, no, I'm not going to form the power blaster in the video because it's just going to take even more time to do it. But let me place their weapons back in their hands right quick. Let's do that. Put the power axe back in his hand. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'll have to run the power axe under hot water or cold water of some sort to make sure it's loose enough to go in its little blast from mode, which probably may or may not work, but let's cross our fingers. And now let's put the power lance dagger once or versions or whatever it is back in the Blue Ranger's hands. Alright then, got the weapons back in their hands. Now, this is going to wrap up today's review on the VHS Black and White Ranger figures with the team being complete. And like I mentioned from the very start of the video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell with all notifications on. And as always, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Links will be in the description down below. And until next time, you guys, I will see you later in the next review.